Are you heading to Lebanon and are you thinking of getting yourself a local SIM card? Well, that's a very good idea because local SIM cards are often much more cheaper than international roaming. And in this video, I will tell you how to get yourself a SIM card in Lebanon. So let's just get started, shall we? Hi! It's Adu for Phone Travelers here, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as buying a SIM card in Lebanon. If videos like this sound interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. First, you need to know about the operators in Lebanon. You have two, which are Touch and Alfa. So how much do SIM cards cost? Well, you can get a standard SIM card from both Alfa and Touch for 3 USD. When talking about prices, I'll be using USD, which is one of the currencies that they use in Lebanon, but they also use the Lebanese pound, which has an exchange rate of 1,507.5 if I'm correct. So yeah, just USD. But these operators, they also have different SIM cards with different perks and different packages which you can consider, but I would say go for the 3 USD one. But for the sake of informing you about all the options out there, I will tell you. So with Touch, you have these options. You can go with Start for, well, let's say 13.60 USD, which comes with some credit. Then you also have the Smart SIM card and the Super SIM card, but the data only SIM card can be useful where they have special data only options, but it is quite pricey for 19 USD, but you'll get 19 USD in credit as well. What about Alfa? Alfa also has several different types of SIM cards, such as the Alfa Wafer for 4.55 USD, Alfa to Alfa with 30 USD, UTET 9, UTET 17, although the UTET 17 costs 17.50 USD nowadays. And you also have the mobile broadband SIM card for 18.87 USD, which comes with 17 USD in credit. You can also consider getting yourself a 2 SIM card in Lebanon. Both operators offer 2 SIM cards. Well, there are some benefits going with the 2 SIM card compared to a regular SIM card, such as not having to register your phone, so the IMEI registration, and having a SIM card that's valid for like a full year. And there are some more benefits to that which you can learn more about in my how to buy a 2 SIM card in Lebanon video. But you have these two options. With Touch, you have the visitor line costing 39 USD, which sounds expensive, but you do get some perks, such as 10 gigabytes of data, 100 minutes for local and international use, 100 SMS, which is valid for 14 days. That's just the plan. The SIM card itself, it's valid for 365 days or 1 year. So be aware of that. Then Alfa, you have the Alfa 265, which is the SIM card valid for 265 days, costing 18 USD, 2 gigabytes of data, 30 minutes for local and international use, and 100 SMS for local and international use, valid for 7 days. So where can you buy yourself a SIM card in Lebanon? You can go to the official stores of these operators, or you can go to certified dealers or points of presence, which is also referred to as POPs, service centers. Basically, there are a lot of places where you can buy yourself a SIM card in Lebanon. If you're flying into Beirut International Airport, you can buy SIM cards there as well, but the sales agents will most likely try to sell you the 2 SIM cards because, well, that's what they do. So be aware of that. What about SIM card registration? SIM card registration is like almost mandatory everywhere in the Middle East except one place, and the same applies in Lebanon. So make sure to bring your passport with you, because otherwise they cannot sell you a SIM card because it's mandated by law. Well, there's another thing that you need to know about registration, which is the IMEI registration, which is the unique number assigned to your phone. Since 2018, the Lebanese government introduced this scheme where, well, all phones should be registered. And you need to register your phone if you're staying in Lebanon for more than 90 days. Only if you're using a Lebanese SIM card. If you're roaming in Lebanon, then you can forget about this section because then registration is not mandatory. Or if you're using a tourist SIM card, because then you're also exempt from this registration, and then yeah, you're just exempt from this registration. So that's one of the other benefits for going with a tourist SIM card. If you're using a foreign phone, so let's say you came from wherever and you come to Lebanon and you're using a Lebanese SIM card for more than 90 days and you do not register it, then your phone will be shut down. Well, your phone won't be shut down. Then you won't be able to use any Lebanese network when you are in Lebanon anymore. And in addition to that, you also have to pay an import duty of 15% when you're doing the registration if you're staying in Lebanon for more than 90 days. So yeah, be aware of these provisions. Well, can you actually use your phone when you are in Lebanon? Well, you most likely can. If you look at this beautiful map on the screen, you will see 3 different regions: region 1, 2 and 3. Region 1 and 3, they usually use frequencies which are referred to as European frequencies, where the countries in these places, which are Africa, Asia, including the Middle East, Europe and Oceania, they all use or mostly use European frequencies. If you bought your phone in the Americas, however, so North America, Central America, South America, plus the Caribbean, they use American frequencies and they are not compatible with the European frequencies. If you have a medium end or a high-end phone with 3-band or quad-band support from the Americas, then you'll most likely be able to use your phone in Lebanon. Maybe only the older generations, so only 2G or 3G. But if it's a super high-end phone or supposed to correct frequencies for 4G, then you can use your phone without any issues. In addition to that, you need to have a phone that is SIM lock free or unlocked. Otherwise, you can only use the SIM card provided by your home operator and not any other SIM card. So those are the things you need to be aware of. If you want to learn more about the frequencies and how it can affect the way you travel with your phone, make sure to watch this video up there where I go much more in depth about that. Where it won't be too technical, but just about the stuff you need to know when traveling with your phone, because it can be a bummer if you cannot choose your phone. You might have to get a second phone. So which SIM card is the best in Lebanon? What about coverage speeds and stuff like that? Well, you can learn about that in my Lebanon SIM card buying guide, which you can watch up there, where I go much more in depth about that type of stuff. Or if you prefer to read, you can go to phonetourist.com/Lebanon-guide, where you can read it as well. Once again, I'm Otto from Phone Tourist, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as local SIM cards, local SIM card reviews, international roaming. I would recommend you to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with the best SIM cards around the world and SIM card reviews and international roaming. Just, literally everything related to traveling with your phone. On the screen there are some related videos and playlists. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.